All right, let's get to our tropical thoughts. We are watching not just Ernesto, which is out there, but if you take a look out in the middle of the Atlantic and even way over towards Africa, we got a couple of different waves. And we're at that point in the year where you got to expect more and more activity across the Atlantic. And as they move across the Atlantic, they encounter some pockets where they're able to develop, or sometimes they encounter some resistance where they're not able to develop. We'll keep our eyes on all of them. But of course, the main one right now is the one that's doing a pretty good number on Puerto Rico. It's going to get a little close to parts of Hispaniola today, and that is Tropical Storm Ernesto. It's got winds at 70 miles per hour, so it's almost a hurricane. If it gets up to 74, we'll start calling it Hurricane Ernesto. That likely happens later on today. Now, it's starting to curl a little bit more towards the northwest and north. As it does, it's not going to have a lot of that resistance, so it should be able to continue strengthening and developing. So this is likely going to get much stronger over the next couple of days and likely get near Bermuda by the weekend. Now from there, we'll see how close it gets to maybe the Canadian Maritimes, but at this point, there's a little too much in the way for it to get towards the United States. It's going to be one of those things where it works its way through the open waters, and Bermuda is going to be the prime target once it gets off of Puerto Rico. We'll continue to watch Ernesto and all the areas that develop across the Atlantic, the Gulf, and the Caribbean. But right now, this is the only one that has any organization. We'll check the rest of our full forecast in just a couple of minutes.